BBN, TTC, YouTube, what's going on? This is Ace Boone in a Galactic Brew, man. First of all, I want to say Happy Christmas Eve to everybody out there. I know, whatever y'all doing, make sure y'all be safe doing it, first of all. And it's probably some of y'all out there wrapping up your Christmas shopping. I just want to say it's really rainy today here in Georgia. So just be safe out there and don't let that rain get the best of you, you know what I mean? But anyway, I wanted to come on here and make a little video, man. Because I just got finished talking to a good friend of mine. And she was telling me that Atlanta should fear the Seattle Seahawks if we play them in the first round of the playoffs. You know, it's really, really funny how bad the sports world wants to see Atlanta fail. Y'all are so desperate. Y'all are just itching to see us get that playoff loss again, that y'all could taste it. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not going to happen this year. The Falcons will get over the hump. We will win our first playoff game, and we will do it in very impressive fashion. I'm just telling the truth. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, for all y'all haters out there in the media, other fan bases, and everywhere else, y'all just gonna have to keep that wishful thinking up, because we're not losing our first playoff game. I don't believe we are. I don't believe we are. Now that I've got that cleared up, let's talk about this Seattle Seahawks thing, man, because this is really funny to me, man. And BBN, you know, y'all chip in on this too, man. I want to hear y'all's thoughts and takes on this. Okay, so let me get this straight. So y'all saying we should fear Seattle, and I'm guessing the only reason why y'all are saying that is because they put up 52 points on a horrible Buffalo Bills team, right? Okay. That's fine. Let's see. I guess because, you know, their defense is very physical, right? And they hit hard like no other physical defense does. And then third of all, because of their running game, right? Because of Marshawn Lynch and his beast mode, right? Well, in case y'all have had too much of that wool pulled over your eyes, let me bring up a little history for you. When it comes to the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks, historically, we have owned these guys. Not only in our dome, but in their stadium too. And if you don't believe me, look at the past couple of years, man. We've owned Seattle. In Seattle and in Atlanta. Now, although I don't think they've ever come to Atlanta that much, but when we've come up to Seattle, most of the time, we've owned them. So, that right there, that doesn't make me fearful. That makes me supremely confident. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'll give Seattle their credit. They're a hell of a team, man. They've been one of the surprises of the NFL this year. They have taken the NFL by storm. Russell Westbrook is a wonder, and he has done wonders for that team. I am not taking anything away from that. They are an awesome team. I respect them greatly. Marshawn Lynch is one of the top 5 running backs in the NFL. you know, and he's really been, you know, the heart and soul of that offense until Russell Wilson, whoops, until Russell Wilson came along and just completely, you know, reconstructed that whole offense. So I give it up to Seattle. But there's no team that scares me. No team in the NFL scares me. None. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where everybody's getting this notion, or where people are starting to get this notion now that Atlanta should be scared of somebody. You know, it's funny. All throughout the season, there are certain teams that people said Atlanta should be scared of. They said we should have been scared of Peyton Manning and all of the unknown weapons he had on offense. And what happened? He got intercepted 3 times. Yeah. That's a real scary man right there. Now, granted, he did make a comeback. Tried to pull his way back into the game. That's Peyton Manning. But the bottom line is we beat them. And they were built up as a Super Bowl caliber team. Okay. Then, after that, let's see, who was another team that we were supposed to be scared of? Oh yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles. When we went to play the Eagles in Philadelphia, everybody was saying, oh, the Eagles are dangerous at home, which they are. But, you know, that was a game where, you know, we were supposed to fail, and, you know, we had to be leery of Michael Vick, and, you know, they were one of the fastest offenses in the NFL. They were explosive and all this other stuff. And what happened? We shut them boys down. What was it, 30-16 or 30-13 or something like that? Was beating Michael Vick up like a drum. Our defense did. I'm just saying. Then, fast forward a little bit. Then here comes the Saints. Now, the Saints, everybody was bringing up the history of they had our number for the past couple of years, which they did. And I believe, even though we lost that game in the Superdome, we had that game well in hand. And we had the Saints on their heels for a good part of that game. It was just some mental errors that allowed us to lose that game. But you see what happened when we got a second chance, though. You see what happened in round 2. Intercepted Drew Brees 5 times. Did not score 1 time in that game. 1 time. And y'all could bring up all the mistakes, and, you know, I know all the hating fan bases. Y'all could bring up all the mistakes and say, you know, how, oh, it was more so of what the other team didn't do than what we did and all this other stuff, and we weren't supposed to win this game and all this other crap. Okay. But the bottom line is we won, y'all. It's going down in the record books. Okay. Then, fast forward again. Here come the New York Giants. The most dangerous team in December. The team that nobody wants to play in the playoffs, right? I'm just saying what you know. I'm just repeating what the doubters and stuff been saying. But anyway, New York was supposed to be the most dangerous team that nobody wanted to play towards the end of the year, right? No points. Zip. Nada. Empty can. No mas. No cigar. All of that stuff. 34. Nothing. I'm just saying, y'all. Oh, yeah. I do remember that game now that I was talking about. Another team that we were supposed to fear. The Washington Redskins. Now, granted, that was a good game. We knew Washington was going to come out and give us their best, which they did. But we were supposed to fear RG3. And what happened? He decided to become a part of the offense that he wasn't supposed to be a part of, and he got put out the game. Courtesy of Sean Witherspoon and the rest of the block. We were supposed to fear him. And what happened? So, you know, this has been a recurring theme the whole season. And it makes me laugh every single time I hear it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't understand why y'all are so delusional and so naive to not understand that we do not fear anybody in our conference, in the AFC, or in the NFL, period. We have the offense, we have the defense, we have the coaching staff to beat any team in the NFL, period. Period. Now, maybe a couple of years ago, we may not have been able to say this, but a change has come, and it has changed for the good. So we can hang with any team, as long as we keep up the supreme confidence that we have, and play with the focus that we've been playing these past couple of weeks. We can beat any team. So bring Seattle. Bring them into the dome. Bring them into the dome. I don't care. And we gonna show Seattle. We gonna show Seattle what it means to be bad. We're gonna show them what it means to be bad. We're gonna show them the meaning of fear. Everybody talks about Seattle's stadium as one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL, which it is. But I guarantee you, they step into that dome, they ain't gonna feel nothing like that. Nothing. I guarantee y'all that. They stepping into our dome, into our place, they ain't gonna feel no type of rush, no type of roar like the Georgia Dome will bring. You want to talk about confusion, you want to talk about a headache, you want to talk about losing concentration, let them Seahawks step into that dome. Show them what it's like to play with some grown men. See, that's what people don't understand about the Falcons, man. We grown men around here. We play grown man football. Now, Seattle, they play like men, yeah. But they still some kids, though. They got a lot of kids on that team. But that's okay. The Falcons love the kids. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be happy to be the bullies and push those guys around. So, yeah, y'all need to kill all this who the Falcons should fear type noise. Y'all should kill all that, man. Let that junk ride. Because we've proven we could beat the biggest, the baddest, and the scariest of teams in the NFL this season. I'm just saying. So as far as I'm concerned, we ain't scared of nobody. And with the exception of Seattle, who we haven't played this year, I mean, we've beaten RG3. We've beaten the Giants. We've beaten the Cowboys. So, I'm just saying, all these playoff contending teams, we've seen these guys before. And everybody talks about it's impossible to beat a team twice. No, it's not. If you execute, you play with the right type of mindset, and if you're confident in yourself and in your talents, don't matter how many times you beat them, just as long as you beat them. That's how I see it. So, y'all keep on talking all that who we should fear. That's comedy to me, man. Who we should fear. Alright. Like I said, Seattle is a good team. They really are. They're a good team. They're a really good team. But it's not a team that the Falcons can't beat. Because we can. We can beat these guys. You know what I mean? We can beat these guys. Number one, I'm going to tell you, the thing about it is, Russell Wilson hasn't felt true pressure on him before. Now, I know everybody's saying that we don't have the best pass rush and stuff. Listen, our pass rush is very good. Okay? Our pass rush is very good. We get pressure on quarterbacks. Trust me. We may not sack them. We may not sack them as much as we want to, but we get pressure on those boys. Trust me. Especially when it comes to the elite teams. We definitely get pressure on quarterbacks. It may not be through all of the game, but it's through most of the game. Trust me. We get pressure on quarterbacks. Just saying. And that's something that Russell Wilson has never felt. He's never felt real pressure before. But I guarantee you, you bring him up in that dome, oh, he's going to feel the pressure. And I guarantee you, once he feel it, he ain't going to never be the same. For real. And as far as that run game is concerned, we proved we could stop the run. We've shut down some of the best running backs. Shut down the New Orleans Saints running game. Shut down the Tampa Bay Buccaneers running game. I mean, now, with the Redskins and even the Broncos, we had our difficulties, but in the end, we end up stopping the Broncos run game, and we end up stopping the Redskins run game. So, you know, we can stop the run. And I don't even want to get on the passing game. Y'all don't want to see us in that pass and in that with the pass, man. I'm just saying. We're one of the top defenses in the NFL when it comes to scoring and keeping other offenses out the end zone. So don't even get on about us not being able to stop the pass. We showed y'all we could do that all season. Shut down some of the best receivers. So yeah, man. Why should I be scared? You know what I'm saying? And I haven't even talked about our offense yet. Now, let me tell y'all something, doubters. All y'all doubters out there, I know y'all are naive and I know y'all are delusional, but please, if you can just be real, just get out of that delusional mindset for just 1 minute, or maybe even 5 minutes, and really, truly realize and admit to yourself, because I know a lot of y'all know this yourself. Now, y'all know the Falcons' offense is one of the hottest offenses in the NFL. We have been for years. But now that we've got a new scheme, oh, we hell on turf now. And y'all know that. Y'all can't even deny that. We've been one of the top offenses in the league for a good little while. I'm just saying, doubters who say we should fear so-and-so and all this other stuff. Come on, man. Y'all know we give these defenses and secondaries a hard time with our offense, man. Most corners in the league can't run with Julio Jones, man. They can't run with End Zone Jones. They can't run with him. They can't run with Roddy. They can't. I'm just telling the truth. And then on top of that, we got a Hall of Fame tight end that safeties still can't seem to figure out how to cover. Y'all man cover him, double cover him, and it still don't work. I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, our run game is solid. It may not be as good as it should be, but it's solid and it's effective when used. It's very effective. Y'all seen it. Y'all saw that Saints game when we were running all over they D-line and they secondary. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw what we did in Philadelphia. Y'all saw what we did in Washington. I'm just saying. So don't say nothing about our run game sucks, because it doesn't. We just got to utilize it more. But, you know, these teams know about our run game and know that it's effective. And then if we get creative on y'all boys with the screens and all the underneath routes and stuff that we run, y'all can't keep up with us. Come on, man. Y'all be chasing wind. Matt Ryan throw them quick slants and quick outs and curls and go routes and corner routes and all that stuff. Come on, man. Then on top of that, to top it off, we got unknowns that can score on y'all. Drew Davis, Michael Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And I didn't even mention Harry Douglas. Dang, that's another one. That's another one. Come on, man. Talk about we should be scared of Seattle. Are you serious? Come on, man. I'm gonna tell you like the boy Rockstar White said, man. Pick your poison. 'Cause we gonna infect you anyway. So, okay. You want a man cover Roddy? Julio gonna smoke you. You want a double cover Julio? Harry gonna smoke you. You want to jam Harry off the line of scrimmage? Okay. We just throw it to Tony Gonzalez up the seam. Let him do his thing. And you know, if you wanna send a couple of people on Tony, then we just get the run game going and just mow you down. With the boy Quiz, the Burner, and Snell. So, I mean, I don't know what y'all boy talking about. Who we should fear whoever. Nah, man. Nah, it's nobody we should fear. We respect Seattle. I think Seattle is, like I said, an awesome team. Dang, my video done went longer than it was supposed to. Oh well, y'all know me. My videos go long anyway. I don't care. I got to get this stuff off my chest, man. I ain't even worried about the time of this video. But anyway, yeah. So, like I said, we respect Seattle. I think Seattle is one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. And they are. They're red hot. But there's nothing about them that scares me. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just make a lot of that. The thing about it is, they just made most teams this year look bad. Like most teams that they played, they just made them look bad. That's all it is. But you get a good defense like we have, to pressure Russell Wilson and put him on his ass a couple of times, he ain't gonna never be the same. You get a good run defense to keep Marshawn Lynch in check, he'll never be the same. You get a top 5 offense like we have with Matt Ryan and crew, that defense, that D-line and that secondary will never be the same. Just saying. The reason why people say we should fear Seattle, and this is the moral of the whole thing, is because they've made a lot of good teams and bad teams look bad. That's it. That's why they developed this rep as a scary team. But you know what? That's the same thing that everybody was saying about the San Francisco 49ers. The first couple of months, or the first half of the NFL season, everybody said we should fear San Francisco. And look what happened to them. They've gotten exposed twice these past couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Then it was who was it after that? It was the Giants. You've seen what happened to the Giants, right? Especially what we did to them. Then before that, it was the Houston Texans. Look what happened. Look what's happened to the Texans over the past month and a half. You know what I'm saying? So it's nobody scary in the NFL really. All of that died out like the second half of the season. Now the first half of the season, there was a lot of teams that looked scary. We even looked scary. You know what I'm saying? But the second half of the season came around, everybody ate a piece of the humble pie. Everybody. So, you know, even Seattle has gotten exposed. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I'm going to close it out with this. Doubters, fan bases, media, everybody everywhere, come out of that delusional bubble. Just come out of it. I just want to just pop that little naive little bubble that y'all are in and shake y'all and make y'all realize that nobody or no team in the NFL is to be feared. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because, like the cliche says, on any given day, any team can be beat. It's just all the matter of if you have the mental toughness and the confidence to beat them. Period. So with that being said, Seattle ain't no boogeyman, and they ain't nobody to be scared of. They come in the dome, they gonna get dealt with. Point blank, period. I'm gone. Salute. Happy holidays. Rise up. Go Falcons. 2 fingers.